Hello there, it's Crafty Kristen coming at you again with some water-themed crafts this time. We are talking about the story of Jesus and the Samaritan woman at the well. So we're going to make a couple of crafts that go along with that sort of water-based theme. And the first one that we're going to do is a paper well in a cup, or cup in a well, I suppose. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some construction paper, some yarn or string of some sort, a hole punch, some markers or Sharpies or decorating supplies, and some cups. Now you can use a styrofoam cup, or you can use a smaller, like a Dixie cup. This size might really work better. If you want to get real adventurous, you can use a big cup, but this is tricky because they don't hole punch as well. So really, ideally, you're going to want to go with a Dixie cup or a styrofoam cup. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to start out with your paper, and you'll have the kids decorate it first. So you can have them write a Bible verse on it. You can have them locate their pens. You can have them draw sort of a well, and maybe have them do like a little stone well across the top of it there. Or you can have them make a little wishing well with crayons or with another piece of paper. If you want to get real fancy, you could even cut a piece of paper and fold it over there if you want to make a three-dimensional well. But basically just going to have them decorate their paper and add a verse caption or have them write down a verse on the top. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have them, if you want, they can also decorate their little cup to make it like the little well bucket. And then you are going to make a couple of hole punches in the paper. You can do this, or you can have the kids do it depending on their age and ability. And you're going to have a hole at the bottom and a hole at the top, and then a hole in your cup. And then you're going to cut a piece of string that's long enough that it can go the whole length of the paper. And you're going to need it to cover longer than just one length. You're really going to need to have it cover the paper twice. You'll see why in a moment. So what you're going to do is you are going to carefully snake the string through the hole. Then, doesn't matter really if you start at the top or the bottom, either way. You're going to string it through the paper. Then you're going to string it through the hole of the cup. Then you're going to string it through the other hole of the paper. So paper, cup, paper. Once you have all of your string there, you're going to tie it in the back. And if it's a little too long, you can just tie it and then trim off the extras. But what you're going to wind up with is a bucket that you can pull in and out of the well. So you can have, the caption here says, Jesus said, "Whoever drinks of the water that I will give him will never be thirsty again." And then what you can do is you can make the cup move up and down by having the back side have the little string. So you can have gently tug on the string and the cup moves up. And then you can pull it down and then you tug and the cup goes up. So you can make the cup, the bucket, lift the water from the well. So again, you can make it as elaborate, as decorative as you like. You can throw some glitter on there. You can put some little pieces of paper and pretend they're water droplets. Go crazy with your creative elaborativeness. This is just the basic idea of your well and bucket. Now, the next craft is one that can be used in conjunction with a lot of different stories. And it's kind of a fun one that kids always have a good time with. You'll need some supplies, and you might need some extra napkins because we're going to make a lava lamp. So you're going to need for this a water bottle either empty or partially full with water. You're going to eventually put some water in it, so it's okay if it has a little bit of water in there. About a third to a half of the way full of water, maybe a little less than that. And then you're going to need some oil. And you can have some extra decoration if you want, some glitter, some food coloring. And if you have an Alka-Seltzer tablet, that makes this extra fun. Truth be told, this is actually a little denture cleaning tablet, but it works pretty similar as far as making the lava go. So you're going to start, you can have the kids decorate their little cups if you want. You actually might want to wait for the decoration until the end in case it gets messy and you need to wipe it down. But you're going to start with your water bottle. And again, pour some water in there. If it doesn't already have water, pour it maybe a third of the way full. And you're going to fill it up almost the rest of the way with oil. Now this is something that might help if you have some sort of like a funnel, or you can make a funnel, or you can kind of help the kids. You can pour it in some cups and then let them carefully, or help them carefully, pour those cups into it until it gets just about all the way full. That way they can help out with the process. Again, keep an eye on this because it will get a little bit messy. And then once they have their oil in there, you're going to help them to add their extra decorations. So if you want to and you're feeling adventurous, you can have them carefully pour some glitter in. You might want to use that same method where you're pouring it into a cup first, and then you can kind of pinch the cup off and funnel the glitter in, because otherwise you could have a lot of glitter in a lot of places. But that's sort of the nature of glitter, right? And if you want to make it colorful so you can really see what's happening with this mixture, you can let them choose a color. Why don't we go with green, because green is a really great color. And you can pour a couple drops of that in there. And already it's pretty fun and pretty lava-ish. But if you want to add an extra little dimension of wildness, you can take an Alka-Seltzer tablet or something that's going to be reactive, and then you're going to break that into pieces so that it'll fit. And when you place that in, it kind of gives it some extra bubbliness just because of the reactions going on. So you put all those things together. Highly recommend, if you are able to help or you have an extra adult hand handy, hot gluing the tab or duct taping it or something on so that it doesn't fly off or doesn't leak, hopefully. So if you can hot glue that the top tab on top, that really will help you. Then you're going to have the kids kind of shake it up a little bit, or help them shake it up. And then you've got your fun, exciting lava lamp. Well, now this is reminding them of the story of living water, because the bubbles that you can see formulating there are kind of like the water is alive. So this is reminding us that Jesus gives us water that will never make us thirsty. Now, note, do not drink this. No, don't drink the glitter or the oil or I guess it wouldn't hurt you that much, but yeah, just don't let the kids drink this water. But remind them that Jesus is the water of life, and he gives us water that will never let us thirst again. So that's a fun, exciting visual. And then, like I said, if they want to decorate, they can throw some stickers on the outside or add that verse caption or whatever else you want to do to make it fun and neato on the outside. But you've got a fun little exciting living water bottle on the inside. That's always neat to take around, and will probably go in the trash as soon as they get home. But they had fun. They got to see some living water. Maybe they'll throw it on the counter for a few days to watch before it gets chunked in the trash. But at any rate, have fun, get creative, make some crafts, make some disciples. We'll see you next time. Have a great week.